As a buyer who's gotten an offer accepted on a house, can you back out of the deal at the last minute? And if so, what might the consequences be? Rolene recently asked this question on the Trulia Questions and Answers board, and I saw some good answers, but I thought I might go ahead and chime in on this one. So here's my take on it. When you, as a buyer, are contemplating whether or not you can back out of a deal after the contract has already been signed, you can pretty much rest assured that the answer most likely is yes. It is rarely the case that the seller is going to try to take you to court to force you to buy their house. Their main objective is to actually make a move, which means that it's just easier and faster to go ahead and place the house back on the market and find another buyer than to try to actually sue for performance. The contract that you sign may actually specifically exclude them the ability to sue you for this anyway. How you go about exiting your contract is going to come down to a few things. The fastest and easiest way that most people do so is by exercising what is known as an inspection contingency. Most contracts are written in such a way that you are given a provision that if the house, for whatever reason, doesn't measure up to your quality standards, then you're going to be able to go ahead and exercise your right to exit the contract without penalty. There's usually a time window associated with this though, and that means that you're going to want to make sure that you fall within that time frame when putting in the request to exit based on your contingency. So also you'll want to talk with your agent that you are working with, because there might be some other things in there that you need to do in order to fulfill the requirements, like possibly hiring a home inspector and basing your decision to back out of the deal specifically on what the home inspector said about the house or what they discovered in the house or something like that. If you did not include an inspection contingency to begin with, or if the time period has passed when you can exercise that contingency, or if you've already gone ahead and signed off saying that yes, we've inspected the home and it met our standards, it's fine, but now something in your life has changed and you've decided that you still need to go ahead and exit the contract, then once again, the best route to go is to speak with the agent to help you submit the offer initially to find out if there are any other contingencies that you can exercise, like a mortgage contingency possibly, or whatever else might be in that contract that they can help you to use. In the worst case scenario though, you may be able to back out of the contract unilaterally. And what this means is basically breach the contract. I don't really suggest this unless it's a last resort, because there are consequences associated with that. If you do not have any type of get out of jail free type of contingency that you can rely on, then you're pretty much going to need to make a decision about whether or not you are just going to go ahead and purchase the home, or whether or not you're going to walk away and waive your right to the earnest money deposit. You see, the earnest money deposit is there to demonstrate your sincerity and your seriousness about buying the house at the time that you made the offer. After all, when you initially wrote the offer, what you were basically saying was, I want to buy your house, I'm serious about it, here's an offer and some money to back it up. And if I decide not to purchase the house in the future, then you can keep the money as a recompense for your time and your trouble. While your loss will most likely be limited to the earnest money deposit itself, the actual details about what you are liable for will be spelled out in the contract, which is why, once again, I suggest as soon as you can, go over that contract line by line with the agent that helped you submit the offer so that you can find out what all you're on the hook for. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope that it was able to give you some perspective on the issue at hand. Remember that anybody can go ahead and give a thumbs up to any answer that they thought was helpful, so don't forget to vote. And Rolene, once you've had a chance to review all the answers, make sure that you stop back by and select one of them as the best answer. This actually goes ahead and encourages other members of the community to continue to answer questions and put forth their best advice for free right here on this community board. Also, be sure to go ahead and click the subscribe button if you would like priority access to new videos just like this one when they come out. And if you use Twitter or you use Instagram, be sure to click some of the social media icons that you see right below this video. Thanks again, and good luck in your search for the perfect home.